Yo, peace. What's up, world? It's your boy Mark once again, coming back at you. Today is January 9th. Yeah, January 9th. I told you I'll try to be a little more consistent on this channel, giving you more updates. And we're at that time of the year, new me. I'm going to leave the BS in 2016 and be a new person in 2017. I know we're all saying that. But today, this topic really hits home with me because I just came from the gym. I pretty much hadn't been to the gym all year. I've been taking the time to kind of, fast, pray, kind of reevaluate things, become more in touch with spirituality. I got my pull-up bar at the house here. So I do some, workouts on my own. I haven't lost any muscle mass or anything. I'm still kind of diesel. But really just trying to slim down, you know what I'm saying? So I went to the gym to get a few sets in. And, it was a madhouse, man. Like right now, what is it? It's 9:17. Came at the gym at about 6 o'clock, not even thinking. I go to the YMCA. It's not one of those warehouse gyms. I wish we had a warehouse gym out here. That would be really great. But it's not one of those type of gyms where you can actually train, where you can actually get it in. You have a lot of people there, newbies. I consider myself a gym rat. Now's the time of the year where you have a bunch of gym mice. People going in there, no clue what they're doing. Just taking up space on the machines. They do this, what I call ADHD training. 1 minute they're doing one thing, next minute they're doing another thing, next minute they do another thing. They put towels on benches to mark their territory. They're adjusting their playlist on their phone while they're sitting on the bench, texting people while they're on the bench press, texting people under the power rack. The power rack. Come on, man. It's just not that time. That's, have respect for the environment. You know what I'm saying? So, if you know you're that type of person to go sit on the bench press or the power rack and sit there and text on your daggone phone, don't do that. All you're going to do is piss somebody off in the gym. And they're not really going to tell you. I'm not really going to tell you they're in the gym either because I want no confrontation with nobody. I just want to go in there and do my thing. I'd use the gym as a place to relax. I don't want to go in there and have a back and forth with somebody when I'm there to relax. So don't do that. Don't do that. If you see somebody's waiting for the machine, just get up and text somewhere else. You don't need to sit down on a piece of equipment to, text or check your playlist or change your song on your iPod or your iPhone. It's crazy. Another thing, too. Why are y'all working out with these large behind phones in your pocket? Working out with these big behind phones in your hand? Are you crazy or something? What happened when you had the small MP3 player, that attached to your clothing? Or the MP3 player you tucked away. Now you have people with these gigantic sized phones like on their arm just chilling. Like who told you that was a good idea? Then when you're in the gym doing some crazy stuff you never tried before, something you saw on Instagram, and break your phone, now you're mad at the world because you can't get no phone calls, you can't get no text messages. It's just foolish. I understand, especially working out outside, particularly for the females that might be watching. You might want to work out with your phone because, jokers out there are crazy. You always want to have that 911, be able to get that, on speed dial. Call somebody for, call the reinforcements if you know what I mean. But, fellas, man, really, in the gym, man, just in the gym, no, period, man. They got phones in the gym. Use an MP3 player. I'm just saying that from the heart, man. You don't need to be on your phone while you're in the gym. Just another reason not to give 110%. Then you have people in the gym, in the daggone gym, reading on the treadmill. How are you actually going hard in the gym reading? You're not. You're just fooling yourself. Put that daggone book down and designate some time at another time and place to read. Heck, get some earpods, audiobook. Listen to some audiobooks while you're at the gym. You don't need to be sitting there reading. I know I sound like I'm venting a little bit, but I digress. I'm ranting, venting, but the real purpose of this video is if you're a constant gym goer and you're, upset about right now this, first week of the new year or second week of the new year, and you're not able to actually get it in the gym, there's some strategies that you can employ. I call this the buck foy free equipment. Buck foy free places in the gym. Pretty much buck foy. I'm not really a fan of doing a lot of cussing, so buck foy. I'm going to leave it up to your subconscious to figure out what that actually means. Buck boys who engage in shuck fit. Treadmills. Buck boys don't really like treadmills because treadmills are in constant motion. It's hard to kind of fake like you're working out on a treadmill, without feeling some type of way. Sure, you can, stand on little side rails there, but you're not really getting a lot done. But the treadmill. But the treadmill is also pretty packed at this time. Get yourself a jump rope. There's always free space somewhere within that gym you can find a jump rope. And buckboys don't like jump ropes. It doesn't even go on its own. You have to turn the jump rope yourself. Okay? You can't fool yourself to think you're not jumping rope. It burns calories, it's high intensity, high intervals, and it really gets you where you need to be while all the gym mice are, wasting time on the treadmill and the elliptical. Session of the first thing, my first recommendation. Jump rope or the treadmill if you can. Second of all, deadlifts. You're not going to find no buckboys deadlifting in the gym. No, you're just not going to do that. Buckboys don't like deadlifts. Why? Because deadlifts are actually some work for that behind. And even if you see a buckboy deadlifting, they're not going to be doing it for a long time. I guarantee you that. Number one, you have to have a strong back when you deadlift. You see that? You've got to have that strong back. A lot of you buckboys out there, and a lot of those buckboys that you see in the gym, I don't mean to insult nobody, but if you're a buckboy and you're watching this, there's hope for you. You can be converted. Okay? Buckboys don't like deadlifting. It's a natural movement. It's, one of the very basic movements of life. Bending down, picking something up, and picking it up off the ground. You're not going to see a lot of newbies in the gym doing that, okay? Another move that you really, 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 really can hold yourself accountable for, and you don't have to worry about equipment. Push-ups. I mean, if you are a newbie, listen to me now. If you're a newbie and you're going to the gym and you're doing push-ups, or you can't do push-ups. If you can't do 50 push-ups in a row, you have no place to be on a bench press. Leave those weights alone if you know you can't do 50 push-ups in a row. Talking to the men, okay? If you can't do 50 push-ups in a row, you don't need to be on a bench press. Leave that to somebody else. Somebody actually gets it in the gym, okay? Don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself and you're going to make people mad. You're going to have a line of people scowling at you, waiting for you to get up off the bench. So don't do that. But if you, go a gym rat, start building up your calisthenic sets, triangle push-ups, close push-ups, wide push-ups, explosive push-ups, okay? All these things you can engage in while the buckboys are playing around on the bench press. Get yourself right. Get the dumbbells. Do push-ups with the dumbbells. You can do renegade rows. Push. Lift up the dumbbell. Push. Lift up the dumbbell. Renegade rows. Those are also very good for people that are, gym rats and you're frustrated with the lack of equipment or lack of space in the gym, okay? Another thing. Dips. Dips. You're not going to see too many buckboys on the dip machine. You're just not, because they're going to have to hold themselves there. And they're going to know that they look silly. Just standing there, winded, checking their phone. Okay? Dips. And if you know that you're a buckboy, engaging and chilling on these machines while you see people waiting, cut that stuff out. And last but not least, dumbbell squats. The power racks right now, man, it's insulting. I mean, it really hurts my soul. The things I see people doing right now in the gym, dude. If you're sitting under the power rack doing sit-ups under a power rack, cut that out. Cut that out. Seriously. There's no place for that. You can do sit-ups anywhere else in the gym. You don't need to do that under a power rack or near a power rack. All you're going to do is make that person that's actually squatting something really heavy under the power rack nervous, and they're going to drop it on you. And now you're going to be upset. Got to miss work. Hope you got some Obamacare. Hope you got some insurance or something. I mean, don't do that. For your own safety, seriously. Don't be sitting there doing sit-ups under the power rack, because all you're going to do is piss people off, okay? So that's it. That's it. Just keep in mind. Oh, wait. Last thing. Always a good one. You see, I got the bar right there. Pull-ups. You can't go wrong with pull-ups. Especially if you're somebody that goes to the gym regularly and right now your equipment's not available. Work on your pull-ups. Try to time yourself. Try to get, put some weights around your waist. Weighted pull-ups. All these things are into your favor right now. And I say, what's now, January 9th? Give it to about somewhere around Valentine's Day. After they get that date for Valentine's Day, they're going to start falling off anyway. They're going to go back to their regular routine and talk about how 2018 is going to be their year, okay? So I know this video right now, I was like 10 minutes. I know I went on a little too long there. But just take some of these things into heart. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the channel. I really want to get into a Q&A with some of y'all because I know I can help. And you all can help me too. It's a symbiotic relationship. You help me, I can help you. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the channel. Tune in. Wish you all much success in 2017. Whatever your fitness goals of the year are, just don't do no dumb stuff in the gym. Peace.